Hello, this is my reflection on the Zenith project and Freestyle Academy for English class. So, in the beginning, I wanted to create a project that challenged a bit of my skills, and in that I wanted to do some music so that I could push that side of my repertoire. But at the same time, I wanted to have something to showcase that used my experience that I've been building up since the beginning of freestyle. And that's why I created some films along with some music to accompany them. And that's pretty much what the project was. It was a series of videos with music on top of it that I composed. Throughout the process, some of the challenges that I ran into were knowing which parts of the videos should go first, because there were some where it was instinctive for me to have the music come first and then be able to build the video off it, but there were some where I wasn't able to start the music before I had the video done or edited. So that kind of slowed the process a bit because it made me it forced me to figure out which stuff I have to do and threw off my plan a bit in the middle of it. But I was eventually able to figure it out by just focusing on what needed to be done in the end and slowly moving tasks around in order to fit with the deadlines that freestyle set for me. So that's kind of what happened logistics wise. Some creative problems that I ran into was actually that I had trouble creating something that was both original for my film, but also had the elements of the genre that I was pulling from. For example, I was trying to replicate a James Horner score, a very iconic style that he has developed, but also I wanted to make it a score that fit my film and wasn't just a carbon copy of one of his other scores, because he has a very set list of, that's probably not the right way to say it. He has a very specific sound that he has in his music that is built through chord progressions and the type of instrumentals he uses. And in the middle of replicating that, there was a couple times where I accidentally created things that sounded almost exactly like what James Horner's has already scored for other movies, where I'm like, oh, that's The Perfect Storm. Oh, that's The Karate Kid. So that was something I had to get through. And the way I overcame it was just kind of spending more time figuring out the basic ideas before I moved on to orchestration. That way I could solidify something that was fully mine. And in the end, I was happy with my presentation. I'm glad that all of the videos came out well and that there was a good audience response. The reason I had the C drama in the middle of it, like I had an epic score in the beginning and I had a beautiful score at the end, and the middle was kind of a silly drama that I created in order to make people laugh. And I think it was a good transition through different emotions throughout the entire presentation so that people wouldn't get bored in the middle of it. So I'm overall proud, and I think I learned a lot about both my music making ability and my ability to make something original, which is important as an artist, because we're going into a time where there's going to be a lot of stuff used from the past. There's going to be a lot of AI replicating art that has already been created, and I believe that being able to make something original and something from your heart is going to be a very useful skill and something that's very valued as I grow up and as art keeps evolving. So yeah, that is my Zenith reflection. Thank you.